Seems like for the longest time we've included Russia in our discussions about wheat. And Kim, there's been news about Russia again this week.
Well, the reason Russia's in the market is because they are clearly the number one exporter of wheat, and not only wheat, but hard red winter and hard red spring wheat. Right now, I think the market's moved to from 12 to 12.5% protein level requirement, and Russia's been meeting that for the last couple of years. But this week we got a report from Moscow, from their agriculture department, saying that they were raising the production, or the production estimate for wheat, from about 2.4 billion to about 2.5 billion. So kind of like we saw last year, except last year they raised it from 2.4 to 3.1. They raised it again this year, but not as much. But it does imply that they're going to put more wheat on the market than the market was expecting, say, a week ago.
What does that mean for prices in Oklahoma? I mean, does the markets account for this?
You bet they account for it. However, I think to a certain degree, the United States and probably the market as a whole was prepared for this type of announcement. You look at USDA's estimate, they had it at 2.6 billion, still above what the Russian estimate is. You didn't see any big decline in the market. Now, you didn't see any increase. You know, it'd been inching up just a little bit. And so I think any impetus for higher prices, I think it pretty much killed that, but it didn't take the market down.
Most commodities, most countries have markets preset for their wheat. Where is that Russian wheat going to go?
Well, most Russian wheat goes to North African, your African countries, your Western Asian countries. There was a rumor a couple weeks ago that they were selling wheat into Brazil. So they're trying to move into that South American market to a certain degree. But I think they're going to have more wheat to do that.
Let's kind of switch gears a little bit to some stuff that's been going on in Oklahoma. It's been wet. I mean, we've needed the rain. Southwest Oklahoma's needed the rain. They got the rain, but just kind of at the wrong time. The cotton fields are soggy at best, parts across the area. What does that, I mean, obviously it's going to impact the price of cotton. Let's talk about that.
When you got the cotton producer, I think the biggest deal on cotton is the yield, the quality and the yield. I don't know that it'll have that much impact on price because of the area. You know, it's not a major cotton producing area. So I think it's going to hurt our producers with the quality of the cotton, and it's going to reduce the yield. You look at other impacts of the rain on like wheat, for the most part, rain makes grain. I think for the most part it's going to get us pasture up. However, producers that just got that wheat in the ground, got heavy rain over it, they're going to have to replant. I think most producers anticipated that and adjusted their planting timing for that. Of course, if you don't have the corn in or you don't have the beans in many areas, that's impacting those harvests and that quality too.
Okay, thank you much. Kim Anderson, Grain Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.